We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At their own 20-yard line.
Rush in. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Bison.
Throwing to start the drive. Felton. Well, it's complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
Now 2nd and 3.
Come on.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Cougar 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Felton. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3-and-out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
Now on 4th down, honors the punt team, sending this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Second and 10.
15. Hey, Riplet, pull back. Fight on these two. Yellow. Where's it?
Mahomes now to throw. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chiefs 7, Rams 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, first and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Felton. He finds his man, complete. It's Wagner. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And the Rams first down.
Hawk 70. Stephanie. Go.
On the ground with a tight end. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
On the play. Second and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Timberwolves. Pat the 60.
Off play action. Felton. He finds his man, complete. That's Torres. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
60 Bison.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Felton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Viking 18.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
They're on the 21-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, 78 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. Once again, Jenkins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 70, Hook at 19.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the second. Very quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Operating from the gun. Felton. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
3rd and 5.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They run the counter. Sampson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Mahomes. Setting up the screen for Sampson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see them drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in Week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
21, Rams 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum.
Operating from the gun, Felton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
The Rams on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Felton.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
56 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
He'll get this complete to Worthy.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game charts.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he has got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
Mahomes going to throw.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Yellow. Let's go, Eddie.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Dylan Sampson with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
Rams 3,
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Got it. Ready? Cook it, my team. Check. Go. Check the Eagles.
Throwing to start the drive. Felton. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Let's go now. Ready?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just scrambled to complete everything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Felton. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
That's complete, left side to Worthy.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, yo, go gun.
Now here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Mahomes.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
2nd and 2 at the Rams' 23-yard line.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw once more. And that is caught for a touchdown, Kansas City. Sam Laporta in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Rams 3.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it. I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. His first catch of this third quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. What's that?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Yellow. There's a water, right? Attack. Motion.
Now it's Mahomes again. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Rams' 33-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll swing this out to Sampson. 7 yards there and a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
They have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson down to the 22-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Watch out.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. Up the middle they go. Sampson.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Let's go, Louie!
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yellow, yellow! That's a line!
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. That'll be complete to Sampson. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Dylan Sampson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Felton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Ready? Hot 79 Broncos. Ready,
Operating from the gun. Felton.
That's taken in by Kraft.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Past the 60, past the 60. Ready? Go get him, 19.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
Back to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 54 yards. And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now Bolden on the return.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
First down. First and 10
Altogether, a pretty
48-yard
shaky
line.
start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
From the 44, Mahomes. Austin's got it left side.
Mahomes pass complete to Calvin Austin. Brings up 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yellow, yellow. There's a blue lady. Right side.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Now a give, right side. Addison. And some nice running, going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams' 29.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Addison.
And he will have the Chiefs' 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Attack, attack. Right side.
On 1st down, Addison. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
Now 2nd and 9.
Fire down these two, fire down these two. Now
a handoff up the middle. Sampson.
And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 112 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Wait. 180.
And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play.
Ready.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
180.
Mahomes now to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Rams are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
That's downfield. He's got Fannin.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
Looking to throw. Felton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Torres. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's another Rams 1st down.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Tigers. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Kansas City, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.